Hello everyone, I am Subhojit Panda from OdissaTV.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. 10-member central team in 2 groups led by Union Joint Secretary of Agriculture Ministry K.S. Srinivas arrived in Nuapada and Bargarh districts to assess drought situation. BJD leader and Binjharpur MLA Pramila Malik, whose insensitive remark on providing Amar Laddus or sweet of immortality to farmers had triggered a statewide uproar, kicks up row again on the same issue. MKCJ Vimsar and high-tech students hold stir in front of Assembly protesting proposed relocation of Sardar Raja's Medical College students in their institutions. Odisha government sends 3 NDRF teams to Chennai to carry out rescue and relief operations in the flood-ravaged state of Tamil Nadu. And Government Railway Police takes Ramchandran Subhash, prime accused of Puri train fire incident on 6-day remand. Now the details. The 10-member central team arrived in Nuapada and Bargarh districts on Thursday in 2 groups to assess the drought situation. The group, led by Union Joint Secretary Agriculture K. Srinivas, will visit Nuapada and Kalahandi districts, while another group will tour Bargarh and Balangir districts. Talking to the media persons before leaving for the district tour after a meeting with the Special Relief Commissioner of Odisha SRC, P.K. Mahapatra here, Srinivas said each group will tour 2 districts and do assessment of the situation. On 5th December, the central team will have a meeting with the Chief Secretary and later with the Chief Minister. The central team, which was formed by the Union Agriculture Ministry after the state government presented its interim memorandum demanding Rs 1,687 crore to the centre, arrived in Bhubaneswar on Wednesday. We had a courtesy meeting with the central team and informed them about the memorandum submitted by the state government to the centre, the SRC said. Notably, our central team had visited the drought-hit areas of Odisha on 7th October and 8th October and given proposals to the state government. BJD leader and Binjharpur MLA Pramila Malik, whose insensitive remark on providing Amar Laddus or sweet of immortality to the farmers had triggered a statewide uproar, is back at the centre stage again on the same issue. Whenever one dies, the opposition dub it as the farmer's suicide, without knowing the exact cause of the death. The BJD Women's Wing Chief told media persons while staging a sit-in dharna near Raj Bhavan here in protest against LPG subsidy policy of the centre on Wednesday. Instead of branding all deaths as farmer suicides, the BJP and Congress should ask the centre and do something for Odisha, Malik said. Reacting to Malik's statement, senior Congress leader Naba Das said, being a senior leader of the ruling party and former minister, her statement on farmer suicide is grossly unfortunate and disrespectful to democracy. I'm surprised how the party supremo and Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik along with other senior BJD leaders are bearing such audacious and high-handed statement. It shows that the state government is least bothered about the farmers' community. Das rude. It may be recalled here that Malik had hit the headlines for her Amar Laddu remark in the context of farmers committing suicide due to crop loss and debt burden in Odisha, inviting severe criticism from the opposition. Concerned over the statewide reaction against her statement, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik had reprimanded her with a warning to refrain from making such irresponsible statements on sensitive issues like farmer suicide.
सारा ओडिशा रे जोठी होची चाष जंत मृत्यु कोठी हो नाही जे जो भाव रे मरुची के रोगर पड़ी मरचंदी के आत्महत्या करचंदी एक कथा तो आज नुआ हो नाही सारा भारत वर्ष रे विभिन्न जगह रे विभिन्न कारण लोक मरचंदी ता बोले कोन समस्त चासी आत्महत्या करचंदी ला आख्या दबा एक कथा विरोध दल एक कथा रो क्षांत रही केंद्र रे तांकर सरकार अछि बीजेपी वाला सरकार अछि तांको कहि कि ओडिशा पे किछि साहाय्य आणंतु एवं कांग्रेस वाला तांकर से मत सेठी विरोध दल सेठी किछि कहि कि केंद्र सरकार को ओडिशा पे किछि करंतु ओडिशा पे किछि न करिकि खाली अजथा कथा रे मातिले विरोध दल किछि लाभ हो
मु प्रमिला मल्लिक जने हमर सीनियर सभ्या मु तांकर मंतव्य को टिप्पणी दे गोटे कथा कहबी जने सीनियर सभ्य ही एभली भाव रे टिप्पणी देबा दुर्भाग्यजनक अटे एवं यह गणतंत्र को सम्मान दे नै एवं सबुतर आश्चर्य कथा जे बीजेडी दलर सुप्रीमो माननीय मुख्यमंत्री नवीन पट्टनायक एवं ए दलर जो मैंने अच्छा अन्य मैंने से मैंने किभली भाव में सहाय कर दलर जड़े सीनियर सभ्या एभली भाव में चाषी विरुद्ध में कटु मंतव्य दे चलती आज नुआ नुह आगु देते भी दौरान एथुरु जनापड़े सरकार चाषी कौन सहानुभूति ना से मुकाबला परिस्थिति को आसवाई चाहते से कहते चाषी आत्महत्या तो आम मानवुनि कहूँ से आत्महत्या चाषी नुह से अन्य कूलर एक दुर्भाग्यजनक ओडिशा
दुर्भाग्यर विषय प्रमिला मल्लिक भली जड़े वरिष्ठ नेत्री विधायिका जे कि बिजु नवीन बाबू सरकार रे मंत्री भी थिले से एभली दुर्भाग्यजनक टिप्पणी देवा ताच्छल्य भरा कंठरे कहवा जे अमर लडू खाओ चाषी आत्महत्या करबनी काली विधानसभा रे हंगामा हैला तर्जमा हैला एहा सत्वे जदि प्रमिला मल्लिक पुणी थोड़े दृढ़तार सह ताकू कायम करुछंती तांको स्टेटमेंट को एटा दुर्भाग्यजनक एवं प्रमिला मल्लिक को भगवान सद्बुद्धि दियंतु चाषी माने दुखर पर थिबा समय रे एभली मंतव्य टिप्पणी देबार से विरत रहंतु
Intensifying their protest against the absorption of Sardar Raja's medical college students in other medical colleges of the state, students of Maharaja Krishna Chandra Gajapati MKCJ Medical College, Veer Surendra Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Vimsar and High Tech Medical College took out a rally from Ram Mandir in Bhubaneswar on Thursday. The medicos alleged that how can the students of Sardar Raja's medical college be absorbed in their colleges despite having lower ranks. Besides, the students of MKCJ and Vimsar colleges questioned the decision to accommodate the students of Sardar Raja's college when the two government-run medical colleges do not have adequate infrastructure facilities. Meanwhile, Health Minister Atanu Sabyasachi Naik said, "We will abide by the directive of the Odisha High Court. Accordingly, we will take the steps. We won't let the studies of the medicos to be affected." The Odisha government on Wednesday sent 3 teams of National Disaster Response Force, that is NDRF, to Chennai for carrying out rescue and relief operations in the flood-ravaged state of Tamil Nadu. The teams from Mundali Battalion left for Chennai on Wednesday afternoon in a special cargo plane of the Indian Air Force from Biju Patnaik International Airport, Bhubaneswar. The teams have carried all necessary equipment for their operations, including power boats and generator sets. Another 10 teams from the Mundali base have been kept on alert for possible deployment in Tamil Nadu, and officials said. "We are trained specifically for these kinds of operations. Besides, we have a lot of flood relief and rescue operation experience under our belt. Our spirits are high, and I'm sure we would be able to make a difference in the lives of flood-affected people in Tamil Nadu," said an NDRF commando before boarding the plane.
हमारी टोटल 10 टीमें यहाँ से मूव करनी है चेन्नई के लिए। बाढ़ की पोजीशन वहाँ पे, जैसा कि आपको पता, लगातार बारिश हो रही है तो सिचुएशन अच्छी नहीं है, तो 10 टीमें मूव कर रही हैं। हर टीम में सफिशिएंट नंबर में बोट्स हैं, लाइफ सेविंग इक्विपमेंट्स लाइक लाइफ जैकेट्स, लाइफ बॉय, डीप डाइवर्स एंड डीप डाइविंग सेट्स सभी टीमों में समुचित मात्रा में हैं।
The SDJM court in Puri granted the Government Railway Police GRP to take Ramachandran Subhash, prime accused in the station arson incident, here on a 6-day remand. The remand of Subhash will begin from Thursday. This is the second remand extension of Tamil Nadu-based Subhash after the court granted 6 and 3 days of remand on 18th November and 27th November respectively. Investigating officials said, since several facts remain to be verified and Subhash has proved a tough nut to crack, the coming remand days are crucial for the GRP, which will try to elicit maximum information from the lone accused. Besides, since the court had already permitted the GRP to conduct a polygraph test on Subhash, it will most likely conduct the test during the remand period to corroborate the statements made by him in connection with the Puri incident. The officials added, the National Investigating Agency NIA, which has taken over the case, is expected to join the GRP in grilling Subhash to know the modus operandi about the similar station arsons. Notably, the first such incident was reported in an empty coach of Delhi Rishikesh passenger train on 4th November at Haridwar station. 6 Maoist sympathizers were arrested in Malkangiri district on Wednesday on the first day of the commemoration by the Ultras of the People's Liberation Guerrilla Army PLGA week. The Ultras were captured during a joint operation by BSF, CRPF, SOG and District Voluntary Force DVF personnel in the Rajalkonda forest area, said Superintendent of Police Mitra Bhanu Mahapatra. The rebels who were active in the Kalimela area of Malkangiri division under the Andhra-Odisha border Special Zonal Committee of the outlawed CPI Maoist were moving inside the forest when the security personnel spotted and overpowered them during a joint combing operation, he said. Involved in Maoist activities since 2006-2007, the arrested ultras were involved in a number of offences, including of loot, blasts and killings, police said. The arrested persons were identified as Deba Kabasi, Jaga Kabasi, Sukra Kabasi, Rama Madkami, Soma Podiami and Govinda Khemudu, they said. Meanwhile, combing operations and patrolling have been intensified in the area, police said.
कालीमेला जंगल एरिया रे मिलित कोम्बिंग समय रे 6 जन आर्म्ड मिलिशिया अरेस्ट होइचंती सेमानक नाम हला देवा कबासी जगा कबासी सुक्रा कबासी रामा माडकामी गोविंद खेमुडू और सोमा पडियामी.
Leader of opposition Narsingh Mishra on Wednesday rubbished the state government's farmer suicide report and demanded in the House that the report must be investigated either by the House committee or a judicial commission. Mentioning that the report was completely wrong and has been drafted to keep the government on a safe side, Mishra sought constitution of an all-party panel at the district level in the state to take stock of the grim situation so that some positive steps can be taken. Moving an adjournment motion on farmer suicides and the lackadaisical attitude of the government, Mishra said a total of 141 farmers have committed suicide in the state due to crop loss and loan burden. Claiming that the report of district collectors over farmers' suicide deaths is false, he demanded a judicial probe or House committee probe to unearth the truth. Drought is nothing new for the state. Earlier, some farmers had committed suicide, but not in such a large number. This government is totally unconcerned about farmer suicides and has failed to protect their lives, said the senior Congress leader. Mishra also lashed out at the government for failing to keep its promise on providing agricultural loan at 1% interest and free electricity to the farmers. He said the farmers have lost confidence in the government for having hoodwinked them. The BJP too joined the chorus with the Congress to corner the ruling BJD in the issue.
11-2015 पर्यंत 141 जन चाषी आत्महत्या करछंती. यह आत्महत्या कृषि जनित ये राज्य सरकार स्वीकार करंतु. प्रत्येक मृत परिवार को 20 लाख टंका करी क्षतिपूरण दिया जाऊ. चाषीर जो फसल नष्ट होईची एकर पिछा 20,000 टंका करी तांको क्षतिपूरण दिया जाऊ. आगामी दिन रे केमिति मरुड़ी को रक्षा करा जाई परिबो, मरुड़ीर मुकाबला कर जाई परिबो, सेति पई दीर्घ मियादी किसी योजना करा जाऊ. सबु दलर नेता मान को डाकी सबु दलर नेता को विश्वास रे नहीं सरकार आलोचना करंतु. समस्त मिलिकरी आमे उद्यम करूं, चाषी को वार्ता दऊं जे समस्ते आमे तम पई चिंतित एवं आमे सबु एई पदक्षेप नेबा पई जाउछु जा द्वारा आत्महत्या बंद हो जिवो किमा बहु परिमाण रे कमी जिवो एवं आगामी दिन रे चाषी मन रे किछिटा दृढ़ता आसीबो, विश्वास आसीबो. काई वर्तमान अवस्था रे चाषी सरकार ऊपर आ विश्वास नाही, सरकार कथा ऊपर तार भरसा नाही. सेति पई निसहाय मन करी दुर्बल मना चाषी आत्महत्या करूछंती. मु कहूतली जदि स्वीकार करू नाहंती राज्य सरकार ताले खोला मन रे आसंतु, या को इम्पार्शियल इंक्वायरी करंतु. आपनकर जहार सब रिपोर्ट आसी विभिन्न कलेक्टर मान कठू ताको जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी माध्यम रे हो किमा अन्य कोनसी निरपेक्ष उपाय रे हो ताको पुनर्बार तदंत करा जाऊ एवं जो माने भूल रिपोर्ट दैछंती तांको विरुद्ध रे कठोर कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करा जाऊ.
Corporation Minister Damodar Raut on Wednesday informed the Odisha Assembly that the state government has a proposal to construct 3,400 new godowns to store paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. The state government has decided to entrust the construction of these proposed godowns to Markfed, Odisha Warehousing Construction Corporation, Primary Agriculture Credit Societies PACS and Regulated Market Committee RMC. The minister said special arrangements would be made for construction of these new godowns for the benefit of the farmers, the minister said. The statement of the minister came during the question hour in response to the concern expressed by members cutting across party lines over construction of new godowns and the proper utilization for safe storage of paddy and other seeds and fertilizers. They also urged the Corporation Minister to ensure proper coordination among Panchayati Raj, Corporation and Food Supply and Consumer Welfare departments. In a shocking incident, a man was found hanging from a tree on the premises of an OS officer's official quarters at Unit 6 here on Wednesday. OS officer Arunachal Das found the youth hanging from a guava tree in the premises of his quarters, VR by 63, while he was coming out of the house for morning walk. He immediately informed police. Meanwhile, police reached the spot and sent the body for post-mortem. The forensic team is also trying to figure out the reason for the death. All angles of the case are kept open, police said. The identity of the deceased is not yet known. The family members of the officer and locals said they never saw the man in the locality. Before wrapping up the headlines once again, 10-member central team in 2 groups led by Union Joint Secretary of Agriculture Ministry K.S. Srinivas arrived in Nuapada and Bargarh districts to assess drought situation. BJD leader and Binjharpur MLA Pramila Malik, whose insensitive remark on providing Amar Laddus or sweet of immortality to farmers had triggered a statewide uproar, kicks up row again on the same issue. MKCJ Vimsar and high-tech students hold stir in front of Assembly protesting proposed relocation of Sardar Raja's Medical College students in their institutions. Odisha government sends 3 NDRF teams to Chennai to carry out rescue and relief operations in the flood-ravaged state of Tamil Nadu. And Government Railway Police takes Ramchandran Subhash, prime accused of Puri train fire incident on 6-day remand. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.